Hello everyone and welcome to another video in our channel Eco Bravo. Not sure how to avoid food wastage in your home? Your kitchen generates the most wastes. If you care for the environment, you will imbibe these easy ways to cut out the waste in your kitchen. How much food waste do you produce daily? It is quite unfortunate that food waste is a common habit among many today. Of course, you have your reasons for throwing that food away. What you don't know is that you just added to the 1.3 billion tons of food waste generated globally every year. That's not all. FAO confirms that this yearly food wastes account for up to 3.3 billion tons of CO2 polluting the atmosphere, thus significantly increasing the number of greenhouse gases. Mother Earth is already struggling. It's time to do your part. Good news. You get to save the planet, and a few bucks too. How? Check out these 5 easy ways to avoid food wastage in your home. Everyone gets a bonus tip at the end of the video, so sit back, relax, and enjoy watching. In case you haven't subscribed already, this is a good time to do so. Let's dive in. Number 1. Don't buy on impulse. 1 minute you are on your way to the grocery store to pick up a few spices. A few minutes later, you are struggling with multiple grocery bags, wondering how you ended up buying so many things. We've all been there. But it has to stop. Impulse purchase makes you spend a lot of money on things you don't need. To curb this act, be sure to adhere to your meal plan. Go grocery shopping with a list of absolutely necessary items that you need for that week. Stick with your list. Number 2. Store your foods properly. The leading cause of food wastage is poor preservation. You will be surprised how easy it will be to avoid food wastage once you get a hang of food storage and preservation. No doubt it is inevitable to have leftovers sometimes. The smart move here is to store the food properly, both raw and cooked foods. Every food has its preservation technique. Whether it is fruits, spices, leftovers, or whatnot, you should totally look up the best preservation techniques to keep them fresh and edible. Number 3. Keep track of expiration date. Do you know your food items and leftovers could go bad even with proper storage? This is why we recommend buying or cooking just as much as you need, because when it gets too much, you may not be able to track every expiration date. Every food item has its shelf life even with the right storage method. From the store, make sure you check that the expiration date isn't a few days away. Also, once at home, endeavor to use up the items as soon as you can. Number 4. Leftovers are not trash. The best policy here is to avoid creating leftovers. However, in cases where it is absolutely inevitable, it is okay to preserve them and eat them some other time. Leftovers are not trash. They are not so different from the original meal. In fact, it is still the same food. Don't treat leftovers like trash. If properly stored, you will enjoy leftovers just as you enjoyed the food the first time you ate it. Number 5. Give out the extras. Giving out extra food items and leftovers may be all you need to avoid food wastage in your home. It may not seem like it, but there are people out there without food to meet their basic daily nutrients. Instead of trashing excess ingredients, foods, spices, smoothies, and the likes, you could donate the extra to anyone you know that might need them. If you don't know anyone in need, then locate the nearest soup kitchen or food bank. Bonus tip. Cultivate the habit of measurement. This easy tip can save you loads of cash and the stress of preserving extras. Simply measure what you need. You know to measure grains already, but grains are not the only measurable food item. You can measure everything from raw food items to cooked food, fruits, vegetables, meat, and spices. It is simple. Just know the quantity you need and take that quantity. Remember, less is always better. You can agree that anyone can avoid food wastage. Simply buy what you need, preserve leftovers, and give out extras. This new habit may seem difficult at first, but it will be part of you in no time. It is up to us to save the planet for this generation, and many more to come. Start in your kitchen,